right. And we are live. Now let's send out the word. All right. Welcome, welcome. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right. This is the last one, people. This is the last one of The Wolf Among Us. This is the final episode. You know there's bound to be a fight with Bloody Mary. To put it in simple terms, shit gonna get crazy. All right. We just finished sending out the word. There we go. All right. Settings. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just making sure the stream is all right. Here we go. First, before I start, I do want to check so far the Book of Fables, who we have. It looks like we almost have everybody, actually. But I'll finish that up on my spare time. Alright. Here we go. Play. Final episode. Episode 5, Cry Wolf. We've come so far from like an episode, what was it? Like an episode 4. No, was it 3? I think it was 3. But in one of them, we got bust upside the head with a whole Heineken bottle. He was fighting in the hallway. It was crazy. And now, let's go.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Alright, there we go.
Not if I can avoid it.
That was from episode 1. We met the girl. She died. Like so, you see right there.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Which was true. It was the ribbon.
We're destroying the
Was
tree.
preventing them from saying
No!
From saying anything, excuse me.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Yeah, we didn't burn the tree.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Yep, then I got shot in the alleyway and my arm stomped on.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Welcome, viewer.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Alright. This last one, yeah, excited. I'm just celebrating. Mine's been going pretty well. I slept most of it away. I guess good sleep is good. So, can't deny that. Most of the cartoons. Production. I have to check up on it. I haven't heard anything on it in a while, so I have to check up on that. But definitely, if there's like a second Wolf Among Us, we're definitely gonna play.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
The Crooked Man.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest
Look at his
recently.
rings, though. How many years you put in?
Please, Sheriff,
His
relax for a
hairline
moment, will you?
Crazy. His joint is halfway on the
Do you want
back
a
of his
drink?
head. He needs to.
Something to
He
eat?
needs to cut all that off. And he got
Vivian
a
makes a
bald
very
spot.
nice, very... It's elegant. Really, a carpaccio.
Yeah, for one
It's
reason.
lobster.
One reason.
Sirloin.
I'm here
That's
for
'cause
one
you go to
reason,
jail now.
and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest,
that
and I
dude.
have
That
every
dude is
intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
He need a barber stat.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff.
Look at his eyes.
As soon as the assignment grew out of control, put a stop to it. I know that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
Extra large eye patch.
And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
That's cool.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Didn't we kill your brother in the last That's messed up.
The man
That's
said
messed-
he'd
that's
take
messed up.
care of it.
Should
So
we
why
get-
don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Damn.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yo, like his haircut is egging me.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks,
Be
this.
silent. Oh, we discussed.
You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift.
Nope. No
ensuring
deals.
our
We
continued
don't
cooperation.
negotiate
No
terrorists.
deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions,
can't
not
help
murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the
already
shit do you
sold
think you
out.
fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
His suit is clean though. I got some unfinished business with you. You stomped on my arm and you shot me,
Did I miss anything good?
and I was in pain.
Well, look at you all fixed up.
Yo, he hit me in the back of my head with a whole chair. And then I get him
Over here!
Now
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're
That
pretty
would be
much done
awesome.
here.
Imagine if, like, you break your mirror.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing
It's
you,
like
but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
You just break the window and it's a whole pool. Yeah, you got hit with oh god. Wait, no good. I pressed Y.
This way.
Press Y. Should've.
Come on, Dwight.
Oh, shit.
I know.
He got stabbed right in his gut.
What was that? Take him off!
I can't!
Get back up here. It's okay. Get your ass up.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Putting it high. My thing is, he transformed into a whole wolf, and then less than 3 seconds, he pops up again with the cleanest clothes on the block. How you do that, bro? Got some blood.
Holy shit.
Oh, he bleed. He bleed. Kick open the door. Oh, he want to open the door real nice. Like he ain't chasing a suspect.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Let's boost it up a little bit. All right. Okay, is that better? All right. Let me just... Actually, no, we're going to put it on. My bad, guys. Sorry for the interruption. I'm just editing the mic audio real quick. All right.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
How did it happen? He got stabbed in the stomach. What you mean, how did it happen? You saw it. You was there. You was present. You was in attendance.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
Let's
Get
not
out of the
turn
way.
this the other
Now.
way. He
No.
tried to stab me, so I turned the
It
knife
isn't his
around
fault.
like
He's
the
a murderer.
Matrix,
Faith
then
and
I
Lily,
stabbed him back.
he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
are
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice.
Everybody saw that
What the
part.
fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it
If
then,
y'all
huh?
missed the
If
earlier
it's
part
not
of the
your
stream,
fault, then what the fuck happened?
Crooked Man threw him
Look,
under
Faith
the
and
bus,
the others
gave him
tried to
up,
pull a run on us.
he was like,
And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled.
I was like, nah,
But of
we're not
course,
having it. He
the
gotta
big
go
boss
in.
didn't want to get his
Bloody
fucking
Mary
hands
popped up,
dirty.
Everything got crazy.
So he told
He
me
got
to
stabbed,
take care
he's
of it.
dying.
You think I don't know what
Right
that
now,
means?
the other information.
Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple. I would have lost everything. All of it. So maybe I did have a choice. But it wasn't fucking worth it. What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
Game volume is too loud. Let me turn it on. Turn it down a little bit. 6 should be good. Alright, there we go.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Basically, he's saying
The
that
girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories.
she-
Couldn't take
she
it
was
off,
the one that-
couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Somebody
When
died.
we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Just like that.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
That's what happens when you take off the ribbon.
Oh! Fuck!
Get up.
Right, you still weak. My bad. Forgot about that.
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Yeah, he's not walking out.
I'm gonna die here.
He's not being in the next rush.
I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him.
Oh yeah, he definitely
Really fuck him up for me, alright?
But you do have to take him in for trial.
For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Working with the
He'll be there.
in this investigation.
Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now?
That Michael Myers knife ain't no joke for him.
Or do you
See
plan
what
to
it
kick
did
me
to
around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Change.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
We're gonna kill him.
All right, Georgie.
We're gonna have mercy. Well, Now we will go to find the Crooked Man. And he just casually turned the lights off. Putting the pies out of business now. There was a whole car right in front of the shop, and he decided to take a cab. Not just any cab, he took a yellow cab.
Of course.
Oh. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check what we got here. We got some
So
packages.
this is where they've been sending these.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Damn right.
You used to be something.
Trying to play with my
They used to
confidence.
fear you.
I was trying to look at that.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Sort of torture device, I guess. Part of it. Along with bleach and a sledgehammer. Now see if this was Call of Duty and this was a map, I bet you somebody be camping in this room. This would be the perfect spot. You hide like right here, this little corner with your little LFG with thermal. Trust me, people, I know they do it on cold.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Wow. And
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
disrespectful.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Yes, as she makes my ass. Pay less. white outline showing that I pressed it.
Wow. Where are you?
Okay, I didn't get white.
Come out and face me!
That was left stick. How? How did his clothes get off of him when clearly he transformed with his clothes on?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, bro, I got a gun pointed at
I'm
your
no
head.
murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We'd both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
I mean, he was gonna
There's
die
still a
anyway,
lot
so
you have to answer for.
He wouldn't have any reason
And
to.
I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
You ordered it.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Hell no.
Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Alright guys. Now we gonna take the Crooked Man to trial.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
I'm just
Are you
saying.
okay?
But we
It's
coulda-
been hours.
We could have whole jumped.
We were
him
worried
right
you'd
now.
run into some
Like,
trouble.
Everybody here had a
At the
problem.
Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We
Like,
can
3
talk
people
about it
here got
later.
on
You
heels. We
did
can-
well,
we can
Sheriff.
jump.
I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Whoa. You said bring him in.
I'm just
I brought
glad
him
you made it back in one
I'm
piece.
tired. I had a whole fight. I had to
It's
transfer
about time you showed up.
Big Bell.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
He dead. You
So
didn't
you
hear me?
see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case,
then he
you
tried to
still
throw him
have a
under the
lot to
bus.
answer for.
Let's remember
And
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
I just noticed I
If
got
you
a whole
insist.
scar on my forehead.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Wait.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Fair trial, bro.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
What the
If
fuck?
we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of
I
this
don't know who
town,
said
we
that,
have
but
to
that
start
didn't
doing
work.
things correctly.
What?
No more
What the
snap
fuck?
judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly,
I'm gonna have to rip that from
even
this
when they
video.
don't deserve it.
The fuck?
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
They need to jump
Are you
on
gonna
this.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you.
Liar.
I
To the
learned of it
gallows.
myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly,
no.
please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They
Yup.
get a
Dude
bit
hit me
carried
with
away
in the
sometimes.
back of my head
it's
with
true.
a chair.
Loyal to
They
the
tried
end.
to stab me, and
They
they
do
tried
it
to
because
shoot
they want to
all
protect
in
me.
one night.
Because I protected
in
them.
the span of like 5
You
minutes.
understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? you'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
I found the money.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
Exactly.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It's true.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Even though, as the big
And
bad
so
wolf,
does the
I might have to
sheriff.
stomp you out a few times.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
Yeah, he did.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still
I still
afraid of
remember when
him,
you hit me upside
even
my head with the
now.
bottle. Don't think that's so.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Yeah, they will. Jump him!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let
killed
me just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer. What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If you all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch?
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Yup,
Right
yes, he
before
was.
you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own
And
protection.
Sesame Pierce. If y'all
Oh,
remember that
you're right,
episode.
dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always
Yes.
been.
See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Look at him
Who
playing-
will
he
dare
playing it.
challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
while?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This
Oh, we know
fucker.
he did.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie!
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
This just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me
he
up
was
on
about to
this.
say
We
something
all
crazy.
heard you say it.
He was about to say something
Did
crazy.
you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
Guilty!
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
You tried your best, but
Well
you failed.
done then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
I had to go X. I'm sorry.
everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh! I'll be taking your head. Thank you very much.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Shut your ass
You're going
up.
to miss me.
No, I won't.
Come here. Ah!
Oh my god!
Ah.
Bye now. Yup, execute order 66. Alright, everybody, y'all can go home. Trial's over. Go
Lily.
get some sleep.
And
Get a
Faith.
chopped cheese on a roll. Go home, eat dinner, watch
Yes.
some movies.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Then. Another day at the office.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
I'm sorry. About what happened with the crooked man. I didn't...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Take care of these people outside your office.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I mean, may not have been the best decision, but we did what we had to ensure the safety of Fabletown.
I'm going! Jesus!
See, he didn't get a
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Yes, I did.
Just
I gave
why
you
the
money.
hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Yes, because in New York City,
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
TJ's cool, bro. In the next game or whatever season, I hope he's cool. TJ's cool.
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road?
Yes, I just gave a pig a
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club,
Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
Of the highest
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
So he was guilty.
Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
Nope.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are. I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
All right. That's the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Now we go through the choices. You and 68.6% of players killed Georgie. You and 89.6% brought Crooked Man back alive. Of course, you and 14% of players ripped the Crooked Man's head off. Yeah, we did. You and 98.5% of the players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 54.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. That is the end of the game. Special stats. Lied to him about seeing beauty. Slapped him. 4 people died. I killed him. Tweedledum. Ripped off Crooked Man's head. All right. That is the end of The Wolf Among Us. I know that was a cliffhanger at the end. I'm also not too sure myself, but I'll have to look into, you know, any connections between the Big Bad Wolf, the Little Mermaid, and the Donkey Skin Girl. But, yeah, without further ado, that's the last of that. And the next game we have to finish on stream is Resident Evil 4, so stay tuned. Please follow me on Twitter at BlacksandBeRaging1. Please check out my channel, like and subscribe if you enjoy any videos. And for any extra content, please check out my brother Stylish_Dante on Twitch. He streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So whenever you get a chance, be sure to head on over to Twitch and check him out. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. And remember, rage out and peace out. And speaking of out, I'm out. Just like the Crooked Man is out and he lost his head. Later, y'all.